Engrid Genial Group has devised a unique learning system of Engrid error codes. We classify errors in different specific types. When students make mistakes, we tell them which kinds of mistakes they have made so that they can be more aware next time.
Today we will talk about error type 3. Error type 3 is mistake as to verb rules. This includes tense. Tenses refer to the appropriate indication of verbs so that users will understand the logical sequence of events. In simplest terms, users will get to know where the event being described takes place exactly. Sometimes, students may be confused with tense forms, which are a type of fundamental English grammar. For example, students write, "I eat breakfast this morning," not noticing that the act of eating breakfast was past in the morning. Instead, it should be, "I ate breakfast this morning." Active and passive voices often confuse students too. Active voice is the clause where subject expresses the agent of the main verb, while in passive voice, the subject becomes the patient instead of the agent. Typical examples will include, "I cut down a tree" for active voice, and "a tree was cut down" for passive voice. Subject-verb agreement refers to the matching between verbs and nouns. We know that a girl eats, a monkey climbs, but we often write "one of the girls eats" and "one of the monkeys climb." Remember, the subject here is the one out of the group, therefore the one and eats match and the one and climbs match. Modal verb is a kind of auxiliary verb used to describe modality, which means likelihood, ability, obligation, and so on. Since it is an auxiliary verb, the rule is that the verb that follows the auxiliary verb should be in its bare infinitive form. For instance, despite the fact that we all know a boy drinks a cup of tea, we don't write "a boy may drink a cup of tea." We know it's "a boy may drink a cup of tea." Verb complements refer to the proper use of gerunds and infinitives so that two verbs can be placed together in harmony. For instance, we don't say "I enjoy play," nor do we say "I enjoy to play." The rule of thumb for the verb enjoy is that it should be followed by a gerund, so the correct version should be "I enjoy playing." The word subjunctive means imaginary. This is used to denote a mood of verbs expressing what is envisaged. When we use subjunctives, we tend to use past tense to denote the low likelihood of an event's occurrence. For example, "I wish I could be a boy" instead of "I wish I can be a boy." Sense verbs are verbs that appeal to human senses, including vision, audition, gustation, olfaction, and tactility. Words include see, feel, smell, hear, and so on. We often use this in a sentence structure of subject, sense verb, object, bare infinitive, or gerund. We use bare infinitive when the object's action is completed, and gerund when it's ongoing. For example, "I saw her sing" means that I saw the singing act and the act is finished. We never use "I saw her sang." Special verbs are some verbs that are so exceptional and should be remembered. For instance, the word "suggest" is very tricky. As a rule of grammar, we use "I suggest you do your homework." I suggest doing your homework, but we never use "I suggest you to do your homework."
Our mobile coaching service fully utilizes the social mobile application WhatsApp. Users are required to type short essays of around 100 words. The coaches correct their grammatical mistakes by inserting a number emoticon after the mistake. For type 3 mistake, a 3 emoticon will be placed after the mistake. Below are some trivial examples. Can you point out where the 3 should be inserted to indicate a commission of type 3 error?
Let us deal with these questions one by one. "I am quite sick. I might take a sick leave tomorrow." The state of sickness the speaker is enduring is present. Therefore, the action of taking a sick leave is future in nature. The modal verb might implies either a too formal tone or a meaning in the past. Therefore, a 3 emoticon should be added after might, and the correction is, "I am quite sick. I may take a sick leave tomorrow." If only the noise will end. Apparently, the noise will not end. The expression "if only" is similar to "I wish" in meaning. Therefore, it is subjunctive in meaning. A 3 emoticon should be added after will. The correction should be "if only the noise will end." Sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, are diseases which commonly spread by sex. In this case, a 3 emoticon should be inserted. STDs do not spread on their own. Agents like saliva and semen spread them. Therefore, passive voice is used. A 3 should be inserted before commonly. Of course, to simplify the sentence, the 1 emoticon can also be added after which to cross out that word. The sentence sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, are diseases commonly spread by sex, is clear and complete enough in meaning.
Join our service. Hand in your work. We give specific comments on your work so that you can improve your English.